The mystery around Pastor Joel Osteen is finally clear, and the truth isn't good. Every Sunday, millions watch him preach positivity and prosperity with a perfect smile. His books sell out, his arenas fill up, and his church, once the Houston Rockets arena, has made him the friendly face of modern Christianity. He tells people that faith leads to abundance, success, and blessing. But behind the smile and the polished image lies a world of contradictions that followed his ministry for years. His $10.5 million mansion in one of Houston's richest neighborhoods, the hidden cash and checks found in the church walls, and the way decisions inside Lakewood Church are made have raised serious concerns. A former staff member revealed that what the public sees on TV is a controlled product, carefully planned to protect the brand. The Joel who talks about humility on Sunday lives with a level of luxury that would shock most of his followers, while Osteen preaches God's blessings. Many religious scholars and former insiders question whether his version of Christianity matches the teachings of Jesus. They point out the contrast between pastors living in mansions and the carpenter from Nazareth, who had nowhere to lay his head. To them, Osteen represents a shift toward packaging Christianity as a path to wealth while avoiding the difficult moral teachings at the heart of the faith. Former Lakewood employees describe an operation that runs more like a corporation than a ministry. They say sermons, charity, and outreach are shaped by market research, brand strategy, and revenue potential, not by spiritual conviction. This became impossible to hide during Hurricane Harvey in 2017, when thousands were homeless and seeking shelter. Lakewood Church stayed closed, while smaller churches and mosques opened immediately. Photos showed the building wasn't flooded, despite the church claiming it was inaccessible. Within days, the story spread nationwide, damaging Osteen's reputation more than any scandal before. Even when Houston was drowning, Osteen's social media stayed filled with generic inspirational posts while people begged for help. Former staff say leadership was more worried about protecting the building and managing PR than opening the doors. When Lakewood finally responded, it felt forced and late. Many saw it as the moment his message of generosity collided with his real priorities. Osteen's lifestyle magnifies the criticism. Though he says he takes no salary from the church, his books have made him tens of millions. His mansion has elevators, a pool house, and expensive furnishings. He travels privately, wears custom suits worth thousands, and owns luxury accessories. Meanwhile, many Lakewood attendees live paycheck to paycheck, giving money they can barely afford because they believe it will bring God's blessing. Scholars argue this goes against Jesus' teachings, which warned about the dangers of wealth and emphasized sacrifice in helping the poor. Inside the church, staff say giving is strongly encouraged, but financial transparency is minimal. Lakewood brings in tens of millions in tax-free donations each year, yet detailed financial reports are never shared. Critics say the church's success is built on emotional appeals about planting seeds for blessings. While the leaders live in extraordinary comfort, Osteen's sermons avoid the harder parts of Christianity. He rarely speaks about sin, sacrifice, judgment, or moral struggle. Instead, he focuses almost entirely on positivity, empowerment, and material blessing. Religious scholars say this removes the core of Christian teaching and replaces it with motivational speaking. Former insiders claim this is intentional. They say certain topics were avoided because they wouldn't appeal to the audience or might hurt donations. The pattern becomes clear. A ministry built on optimism, but financed by a system that keeps followers hopeful while hiding the realities behind the scenes. The Joel Osteen the world sees as warm, charming, and encouraging. The Joel insiders describe lives in extreme wealth, protected by a tightly controlled organization that prioritizes money and image. The mystery of Joel Osteen isn't about one scandal. It's about the huge gap between the message and the man, between the promises made on stage and the decisions made behind closed doors. It's a story of faith mixed with fame, hope mixed with profit, and a preacher whose version of Christianity raises serious questions about authenticity in modern American religion.